a longsword used by the Knight of Boreas. So this appears to me that this is a weapon that Varka would actually be using, or this is a weapon that's specific to him. And also, since we don't have much information on this, I don't think that he's actually going to be coming in 1.4. I think he's going to be coming in 1.6 actually. Yo, how's it going everyone? It's me, Arctic. Today we're going to be going over Varka, the Knight of Boreas. And this character hasn't been leaked with their model yet, and we don't know what vision they're going to be. However, we do have some information and some general speculation on what kind of character they're going to be like. Remember to subscribe to the channel. I'm posting quite a few things. I've already done a video like this for Shenli, so if you're interested in that, that will be linked in a card and also on my channel. So Varka is actually the current Grandmaster of the Knights of Favonius. Jean is basically the stand-in acting Grandmaster, as you guys know, but basically he left half a year before the Traveler arrived in Mondstadt, and so he went on a expedition basically to somewhere, we don't know where completely. Apparently he's supposed to return at some point, we don't know when. There's been speculation that it will return during one of the Mondstadt festivals, being either the Flower Festival, which is going to be in 1.4, or the Lude Harpstrom, which I think is going to be update 1.6. Most of what we know about Varka is actually from the Wolf's Gravestone lore tab, and it basically tells you that he's a big dude, basically. If you guys want to look over this lore tab of the Wolf's Gravestone, you can. It's on this website right here. But yeah, so basically he met up with Razor at some point, and basically when his wolf companion died, he put up a gravestone for it, and this is basically the gravestone that he did. We don't necessarily know if he's going to be an actual Claymore user, and I will get to that in just a second, why I don't think he might not be a Claymore user. But yeah, so this weapon is not necessarily Varka's weapon, it's more so Razor's actual weapon, I'm pretty sure. People have been speculating on his actual vision for a while. These characters right here, these character outlines were leaked from Hoyo at some point. But it's just the outlines, and this middle one right here looks to be either another skin for Rex Lapis or some other character. But this one right here with the greenish yellow looking outline, this one is probably actually going to be Varka. However, if you notice his hairstyle right here, it looks more like a Japanese or Asian kind of hairstyle versus a German hairstyle that Mondstadt's based off of. So I don't actually think this is going to be Varka. I think this is going to be someone from Inazuma, and these are mostly all going to be Inazuma characters. Although I believe this character in the red right here is actually Beidou. I'm not sure about that though. And so this is where my theory comes in. So you know how Varka is called the Knight of Boreas, and basically he's takes kind of the power of Boreas, I would assume. That's where some of his stuff originates from. And so he might actually have a similar color scheme to Boreas. I wouldn't be surprised if he does. But he has to probably going to be a element that's neutral against fighting Boreas. Animo or Cryo are a possibility, but I also think that Hydro is also another possibility as well, and I'll get to that in a second. So this is kind of what I would think that Varka would kind of look like, minus the earrings, you know. He might have, I don't think he'll have a mask of that sort, but I believe he also has been rumored to have white hair, which could be interesting. But I think he'll be in armor, but I think he'll definitely have longer hair like this kind of, and then have a bluish color scheme to him, either for Cryo or Hydro. This is the main reason why I think that he's going to be different than what other people are expecting. They're expecting him to be a Claymore user, real big, you know, using the same character model. But I think what I'm thinking is that he's going to use generally the same character model as D-Luke, except they're just going to give him more muscles and larger armor, you know, and it's going to make him have the appearance of being larger without being so big that it covers up most of the screen. And so this sword right here, a longsword used by the Knight of Boreas. So this appears to me that this is a weapon that Varka would actually be using, or this is a weapon that's specific to him. And also, since we don't have much information on this, I don't think that he's actually going to be coming in 1.4. I think he's going to be coming in 1.6 actually. But this is just a one-handed sword, but it says long sword, so that means that it probably is going to look a lot bigger. And yeah, that's what I'm assuming. So this will probably look closer to a claymore actually. But yeah, so what I'm thinking from Varka is that he's going to be a one-handed sword Hydra user. But he's going to feel more like a claymore user actually, because instead of a 5-hit combo with his sword, he's probably going to have like a 4-hit combo with the long sword or something like that, or maybe even like 3 hits, so it's like big kind of slower attacks, but they're like really powerful. But yeah, that's basically all the information we have on Varka. There's not really much to go off of. However, he is mentioned a bunch in character voice lines, so that is a good sign that he's going to be playable probably before Inazuma, I would say. Like the video, remember to subscribe. I'm going to be doing videos similar to these for new upcoming characters, you know, including Baiju, Yao Yao, and some other characters that are going to be rumored also. But anyway, it's been me, Arctic. I'll see you guys next time. Farewell.